thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Angela, and you are taking Yogalates. It's a mixture of yoga and Pilates together. Okay, so you really don't need anything today except for your mat. And we are going to focus on strengthening the core. Also, we're going to integrate some balance and some arm work today. A little bit of yoga, a little bit of Pilates, a little bit more on the Pilates side today. Okay, so we're just going to start seated here, and just, you can close your eyes, you can keep your eyes open either way, but just start to focus in on your posture. And then connecting with your breath. You can either take a hand to your heart and belly, or you can just keep your hands relaxed to your knees. And just take 3 deep breaths here, inhaling all the way. Lifting up nice and tall through the crown of your head, and exhaling nice and easy, nice and smooth all the way out. Try that again. Inhaling through the nose. Slow, steady, deep breaths all the way in. Pausing at the top for a moment, rooting your sit bones down and lifting up, and exhale. Nice and slow all the way out. Draw the navel to the spine and activate your abs as you exhale. And try that one more time. Inhale, lifting up nice and tall. Nice, smooth, deep breath in, maybe about 4 or 5 counts. Pausing at the top. And exhale out all the way. Excellent. So just feeling the length in your spine. Hold the length there. And we can just shrug the shoulders up with the inhale and roll them back and down. So let's get a little bit of shoulder movement just to warm it up here. Lifting the shoulders up to the ears and then rolling it back and down. Just allowing your shoulder blades to slide down your spine and creating a little more space between the ear and the shoulder as you drop those shoulders down. Nice. And last time here, beautiful. Let's take your arms up overhead. Inhale, lift up, and we're going to flow over to the right. Take your right hand down and lean over, and then coming back up to the center. Inhaling to center, exhaling, going the other way. Reach, allowing that elbow to bend. We'll go back over the other way. Exhale, and inhale. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, keep that length and reach it over. Couple more of those. And one more on the other side. Starting to warm up that core, warm up that lateral movement. Go ahead and bend the elbows, pull the elbows back as you open your chest and reach back up. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, draw the elbows back as you bend. Open the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And inhale, take it up. And exhale, take it back one more time. Excellent. We're going to come up into a cactus, so just about halfway. And crisscross your arms, crisscross and back, and switch the top arm and back. Good. Switch the top arm as you cross and back. Switch and back. Good. So coming into, we're preparing for a little bit of an eagle arm position and warming up those shoulders. Going to do a lot of shoulder work today. Shoulders, triceps. All right. So squeeze and twist and then open. Squeeze and twist and then open. And then we'll stop here. We'll pause here on the last one. Left arm over right arm. And then go ahead and find the palms and press the palms together. If you can't quite get your hands here, just take your hands to your shoulders instead. Okay, so if you have palms pressing them together, lift your arms and feel a little movement through your shoulders. Lifting as high as you can, draw back down. We'll try that again, okay? Lifting as high as you can with your fingertips only. Pull the navel to your spine and maybe look up and lean. Give yourself a little bit of a back bend there. And then draw it back down. And then let's switch arms here. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, right arm crosses over left, on top of left. Maybe you grab your shoulders. Maybe you bring your palms together, pressing those palms together and opening up your upper back here. Lift the palms, lift the fingers. Big breath in and exhale, draw the elbows down as well as the shoulders. We'll try that one more time. Inhale, lifting up, reaching up, maybe even looking up, and exhale, coming back into neutral spine, elbow to your ribs. All right, opening your arms back up, squeezing those shoulder blades back and down one more time, and we're just gonna hug those elbows in and reach. Pull them in and reach. Good. Keep a little squeeze between your shoulder blades. I can really feel my body warming up right now. I don't know about you guys, but I'm hot right now. So you should be feeling your shoulders, your biceps, Still keeping your shoulder blades squeezed. Keep your chest open as you extend the arms, so we're stabilizing. Exhale. Exhale as you draw it in and reach. Draw it in and reach. Last three. 3 and reach. 2 and reach. And 1 and reach. All right, let's take it down. And we're going to come into, I'm just going to turn to the side here because we're going to roll down, okay? So bring your feet together and knees together as well. And we want to tuck the tailbone as you start to roll down here, really round your spine. Think about making a C with your spine, okay? So coming to the back of your hips, navel pulls into your spine, and right before you relax or fall, use your hands or reach your hands forward to pull yourself up. And then we'll take a little extension through the spine at the top. Big breath in and exhale, tuck the hips under and roll it down. Take this one really slow, okay? And back up, lifting tall and exhale, roll it down. Tucking those hips, really focus on the tuck, okay? And coming to the back of the hips and roll it back up, lift up. And as you exhale, coming all the way down this time, roll it down to your back. Beautiful. All right, so from here, you guys, go ahead and take your knees into a tabletop. And you can, I want you to lift up to the shoulder blades, but if your neck starts to bother you, just go ahead and take one hand behind your head, okay? And we just want to hold in this position. So we're going to start with some hundreds. Okay, starting with some hundreds. So both arms out or one hand to support your head, relaxing your neck, and start to pump your arms. Pump, 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 pump. And I'm going to give you some options here on how you can make this either harder or easier. So this is our first version here. You want to pump those arms and really feel the shoulders, okay? Keep the elbow, keep the wrist, everything straight, and draw those knees together, squeezing and pressing navel to spine, spine to the mat. So we can stay here, or you can straighten out your legs. Okay, it's a little bit harder, just keeping those shoulders lifted. Another option, you can take one leg down, about halfway, and really extending through the legs. Squeezing those inner thighs towards each other, maybe switching your legs. Okay, so just pick that version that works for you. Really reaching through the legs, pumping those arms. Or maybe you can bring both legs down halfway and keep it going. We'll go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and pull it in. Relax your head. And take a nice big breath here. All right. So we're going to go ahead and cross. Take your knees back into tabletop here. And we're just going to relax the upper body for now. I want you to suck the belly in and press the lower back into the mat. Really feel that engagement. And then tap your heel down or toe down and lift back up. So what you want to do is maintain your core here. So we're not moving through the spine at all. We're not arching the back. You can either do this one leg at a time. If you'd like to go a little bit more advanced, you can also go 2 legs and back up. You could go legs straight, but we're just warming up for now, so no need for that. Just want to take a look at you. And excellent, you guys. Relax your head, relax the chest. Keep all that strength in your core. Looking good. One more on each side or 2 more with 2 legs. Exhaling to come back up. And hold it here. Go pull those knees in. Let's take a little twist. So we're just going to hug those knees in and twist it over to the left. Straightening out that right arm, reaching that right shoulder blade towards the mat. And you can just let your spine loosen up. Maybe even look over to the right side. And come back to center. And we'll go the other way, rotating your knees over to the right. Left shoulder blade reaches towards the ground. And you can look over to that hand or arm. Take a nice deep breath and just let it all go. And coming back to center. Beautiful. All right, so from here we're gonna take the right leg and extend it. The left leg goes out. Suck the belly in and press the lower back into the mat. Don't forget about that, it's very important. Grab behind your calf if possible, or thigh, but trying to grab behind your calf. And then we're just gonna pull on the leg nice and gently as we lift the shoulder blades at the same time. So exhale, 1, 2, and switch. Okay, right leg goes down, or just switching your legs. And just a gentle little stretch as you lift. 1, 2, and switch. There we go. 1, 2, and switch. So just a little stretch on the leg. 1, 2, and switch. Good. And exhale, exhale, switch. Exhale, exhale, switch. A little work on the biceps here as well. So you can use your arm strength just a little bit to pull you a little higher, which will help you engage your abs also. And just keeping your head nice and stable, neck relaxed. And switch. And switch. And we'll go one more here. And hold. Extending your right leg. Left leg up to the sky. Just flex and point the toe. Flex and point. Flex and point. Keep that right leg extended. Navel to spine. Stretching through the calves. Let's find a couple circles with that. Nice big circles with your ankle. And then reverse it the other way. And just take a couple deep breaths. And we'll switch here. Right knee comes in, left leg comes out. Just extend that right leg up towards the sky. And flex and point. You can grab on wherever you need to. You can grab on the thigh. Just try to straighten your knee as much as you can without straining. Okay, so just nice little stretch. And then find some circles. And reverse that other way. All right, so let's go ahead and roll back up. We're gonna rock and roll. You can grab behind your thighs, kick the legs back, and see if you can come to a little bit of a balance as you come up, maybe holding a little bit of a boat pose. Squeeze the knees together, navel to spine, and then kick it back. One more time. And straighten out the legs as you come up. Nice tall spine. You're gonna take your hands behind you just a little bit. Okay, so your fingers are kind of touching your butt maybe, or just really close to it. And we're gonna do a little arm work here. So opening your chest as much as you can. We're gonna bend the elbows and lean back into the arms. Just where you feel like you're gonna fall, you can point those toes to help you balance. Navel to spine, and then press back out. Okay, squeeze your arms at the top. Nice. So bending your elbows, elbows point back and squeeze. Elbows point back and press. Pressing into the base of your palms. Stretch out the hands as well as the forearms. Looking good. Yeah. Exhale, breathe with it. Lift and down. Lift and down. Lift and bend. Press into your arms and bend. Press into your arms and bend. Let's go for 4 more. 4. Really squeeze at the top. 3. Elbows as straight as you can. 2. And hold it here at the top and walk it forward. Just keeping your shoulders over hips. All right, we'll take those arms up and flex the toes towards you this time. Bend your left elbow, press it back. Take a big breath and slide your shoulder away from your ear. Make a little space in between your ear and shoulder. So let's switch that. Inhale, arms up. Right elbow bends this time. Press it back. Take a big breath. And slide the shoulder blade down the spine as you exhale. Give yourself a little massage. Inhale, taking arms up again. Lift up tall through the spine. Root the sit bones nice and firm into the mat. And exhale, fold. Folding forward. And take a couple breaths. Let those muscles stretch out a little bit. Flex the toes towards you. Reach your heart towards your toes. Lengthen the spine. Inhale there and exhale, fold just a little more through your hips. Reaching chest towards the thighs. And roll yourself up. All right, you guys, we're gonna come up to the hands and knees and table. Okay, so hands and knees. You're gonna find that position. Knees right below your hips, and you can spread your fingers apart. And we're just gonna move the hands in different directions. Just kind of rock a little bit side to side. Turning your palms in, and then flipping your palms out, fingers out to the sides, and just stretching through your hands and stretching through your wrists. Now, we are all on our computers at this point in time of our world, so I'm sure we have a little soreness going on and tightness going on in our hands and through our forearms. Okay, so let's try to stretch it out, really flatten out all your knuckles. And we'll just come into a nice neutral position here. Okay, fingertips facing forward. And we just want to drop the chest and press. Okay, drop the chest and press. So you want to pull the shoulders back, retract the shoulder blades, and without bending elbows here. Just find that shoulder movement. We're just warming up the shoulders, dropping your chest down without bending the elbows. It's a little tricky. Press it out. And really feel that space across your shoulder blades. Try it again. 3 more times. And 2. And 1. Press it out and hold. And round your spine. Tuck the tailbone and drop the belly. Draw the chest forward. So this time we're sinking the shoulders back, retracting and lifting up to the heart. And then rounding the spine. And try that one more time. Dropping the belly, lifting the tailbone. And we can do a little jump rope here. So we're gonna drop the belly and move the spine over to the left and back up and around to the right. Sink down into it, up to the left, up to the top, cat spine, and down to the right. One more time. Over to the left, press out through the arms, cat spine, and then drop it down to the right. Now let's go the other way. Press it over to the right. So reaching your spine over to the right like a jump rope. Press out, cat spine, and then drop it down to the left. Do it 3 times. Press it out, and drop it down. And one more time. Press out, rounding your spine, nice big jump rope, and dropping it down. All right, nice and loose here. Let's come into neutral spine. So right in between a cat and a cow position, and squaring your hips with your shoulders. You always want to try to keep that position, okay? So we're gonna take the left arm back. Left arm goes back here. I want you to flip the palm, and we're gonna do little pulses right here for the back of the arm. So a couple different options. You can meet me here, you can stay here, or you can extend your right leg out. Your toe can either be on the ground, or you can lift it up. So make sure you're pulsing that arm and squeezing through your tricep. Okay, that's the main focus here, keeping all your joints nice and stable, and just pressing the shoulder blade back as well as the tricep. And let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold your right leg out, and then sweep that left arm forward. So now we have opposite arm leg reaching. Take it back out to the side, both arm and leg. Add that leg there, and then back to center. And then we'll add a little more here, elbow to knee as you come into cat spine. Exhale there. Here we go. Inhale, reach, out to the side, back to center, exhale. Inhale, reach, out to the side, back to center, exhale. Really pressing out through that right arm. And last one right here. And done. All right. Let's take a quick child's pose. Take your big toes together, knees out wide, and extend your arms out really long. Dropping your forehead down. And taking a couple big breaths. Relaxing and opening up the side of the ribs, the shoulders. And let's come back up. And we'll do the other side this time. So hands and knees, coming back into the table, neutralizing your hips, shoulders squared, hips and shoulders squared. Now we're gonna take that right arm back, start there, and just start with some pulses, okay? Just little pulses, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right there at that pace. Now we can add the leg, either stepping that left leg back so your toe is down, or you can raise that left leg as long as you don't twist your hips. Okay, so keeping your hips in neutral and keeping your, without twisting your hips, okay? So keep left hip down and reach out from your hip. And let's go for 4, pulse, pulse, and 3, pulse, pulse, and 2, and 1. And then sweep that right arm forward. Find the extension, hand and leg. Squaring your hips, squaring your shoulders again, and we'll take it out to the side. Arm and leg, add the leg this time. There we go, back to center. Inhale here and exhale, elbow knee together in your cat spine. So let's pick it up a little bit. Inhale, reach, out to the side, back to center. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach, bring it out to the side, extend, and squeeze. One more time, reach, side, center, and squeeze. And go ahead and bring it all down. One more child's pose. And then coming forward. Let's start in a high plank this time. Okay, so we're gonna step back. And you can do this on your knees or with your knees up, but take a slow push up all the way to the ground as slow as you can. Elbows pointing back. Elbows point back instead of out. And then come all the way down the ground. All right, so right here, slide the shoulders back and down. And we're gonna come up into a little cobra. So a full cobra this time. Not necessarily a full upward facing dog, just more of a little press with your arms. So these are like little mini push-ups starting from the bottom and then pressing out, okay? Draw the elbows to your sides. So let me show you here real quick. Your elbows should be down to the sides, pointing back versus pointing out into a wide push-up. Okay, this is gonna work your triceps a little bit more. I'm sure you probably feel it already. The front of the shoulders, the chest, as well as stretch out your spine and your chest. So hug those elbows in, press and down, press and down, press it away and back down. Let's go for 4 more. 4, 3, pressing in the base of the palms, 2, shoulders away from your ears, and 1. And come on down. Take a little breather. Cross the legs. Coming back into our starting position. And I just want to say thank you so much, you guys. Thank you so much for working out with me today. Have a wonderful day.